I have reached my fucking limit with Texas Motor Speedway. I've hit it. I can't take it anymore. I can't. This race was awful. And I mean awful. In my opinion, this is worse than Bristol. Worse than Bristol, and by far the worst fucking race of the season. I could not stand it. I know, it seems like people are liking it for some batshit reason. It was boring. Okay, so let's go over this. Pretty much the entire first half of the race was follow the leader, except when the leaders either get fucked on pit road, like what happened to Cindric early on, or like what happened to Byron at one point, or they're like Barry and become a victim to this track's broken turn 4 and hit a bump, and it just takes them out of the race. Barry had probably one of the best cars out there, taken out by a bump that completely upsets the car. Not only that, everyone kept on getting loose coming off of turn 2. And apparently it has something to do with the configuration. Oh gee, I wonder why I heard that before. And then in stage 3, they all just lose their fucking minds. Busch, who's actually having a good day, succumbs to the bump. A lot of people kept on getting loose off turn 2, which caused wrecks. Ty Dillon just flat out doesn't give a shit, and just drives through a bunch of people and causes a big wreck. And the cherry on top, this race not only went into overtime, but it was also won by Joey fucking Logano. Only perfect. A race that made me genuinely miserable ends like that. Only freaking perfect. Perfect. That is peak fuckery. Good God, I can't take it anymore. I genuinely can't. Almost everything today, minus the Ty Dillon thing, and even to an extent the McDowell one, which, by the way, McDowell actually looked like he was potentially going to win until he fucked himself. But outside of those two, most of it was either people getting loose off turn 2, which had been happening all weekend long, or they hit that fucking bump, which is exactly what caused most of the cautions last year. Now I think about it, most of the cautions last year were caused by the same two things. The bump and people getting loose off turn 2. The track is broken. We've been saying this for years. It is broken. Yet just because now it's causing a bunch of wrecks, everyone's saying like, oh, I thought what happened to Texas being a bad race? It is a bad race. Y'all just so fucking dumb that you think, oh, a bunch of cautions, a bunch of wrecks. It's a great racetrack. Shut the fuck up. This race was awful. Genuinely awful, and I cannot stand this fucking track anymore. We've been doing with this shit for now 8 fucking years. This track has not put on a great race in damn near 10 goddamn years. 10 years. I get it. People don't want to know the Super Speedway. Personally, I don't either. Which is what's rumored that become Texas. It's going to become a Super Speedway. But at the time, I prefer Super Speedway. If I had to choose between this, where the fuck we just had, or Super Speedway, I'm taking the Super Speedway. I'm taking it. Because at least the Super Speedway, it's entertaining at first. It gets a little old after a while, but at the very least there's a little, just a sliver of entertainment. There was no entertainment value in the race today. It was awful. From the drop of the green fucking flag, it was awful. Most of the fast cars got taken out in wrecks. The track was just so awful. Everyone kept getting loose off turn 2. People kept on getting loose off the bump because if the bump wasn't turning you, it sure as shit was costing you a lot of positions. Oh my god. Almost not a single mistake made today was a result of driving mistake. Almost every single one of them was a result of this fundamentally broken track that I am done. I am praying for once I side of NASCAR. This track needs to change. Because my god, was today misery. Pure fucking agony. I hated every second of it. I honestly, the guy winning, I don't even mind. I didn't even mind that. Because by the end of it, I was like, please just let this be fucking over. That final stage really felt like it took years off my life. Because it wasn't even entertaining. It was just wreck after wreck after wreck and constantly wasting time under caution. Kill me. Just end it. I can't take this track anymore. Either you change it into a super speedway, or preferably you change it back to where it used to be. Because at one point, Texas was an actually decent fucking track. Not anymore. It is now the worst track on the schedule by a landslide. And I am hoping to God it gets changed or just blown the fuck up. Because I cannot take this anymore. That race was awful. And I'm not gonna... You can't change my mind. No, you physically can't. I was sitting on my fucking couch in misery. The only good thing about this race is the fact that I was watching Michael Moose's watch party at the same time. That's it. I had more fun chatting on that fucking live stream than actually watching the race. Because, again, the entire first half was a whole lot of nothing. And then all of a sudden, stage 3, they all just lose their fucking minds, spend most of the stage under caution. And all the best cars get taken out. I'm done. I can't take it anymore. I never want to see that race ever again. I never want to see another race at the current version of Texas ever again. Please, I'm begging, this race get changed. You want my review? A strong 1 to a light 2. That's it in Anthony Fantano terms. A strong 1 to a light 2. I'm out of here. Goodbye.